In the unique annals of American presidential history, some leaders arrive through years of political maneuvering, others by the sheer force of their intellect. Then there are those who are swept into office by an outpouring of national admiration, largely unconnected to traditional politics. Such was the story of the 12th President of the United States, Zachary Taylor. A celebrated military hero, his journey to the White House was as unexpected as his time there was brief. A life defined by military service. Born on November 24, 1784, in Orange County, Virginia, Zachary Taylor grew up on the Kentucky frontier. Unlike many of his presidential predecessors, he received little formal education. His destiny lay not in law or legislatures, but in the military. In 1808, at the age of 23, he was commissioned as a first lieutenant in the U.S. Army, beginning a distinguished 40-year career that would define his life. Taylor's early military career involved service in the War of 1812 and numerous conflicts against Native American tribes, including the Black Hawk War and the Second Seminole War. He earned a reputation as a pragmatic, resilient, and dependable commander, often fighting in challenging frontier conditions. His troops affectionately called him Old Rough and Ready for his unpretentious manner and willingness to endure the same hardships as his soldiers. Taylor's military fame reached its peak during the Mexican-American War, 1846 to 1848. Leading American forces in northern Mexico, he achieved decisive victories at battles such as Palo Alto, Resaca de la Palma, Monterrey, and Buena Vista. His most legendary triumph came at the Battle of Buena Vista in February 1847, where his outnumbered forces dramatically repelled a much larger Mexican army led by General Santa Anna. This victory cemented his status as a national hero. The unexpected path to the presidency. As the 1848 presidential election approached, the Whig Party, still reeling from the unexpected death of President William Henry Harrison and the tumultuous presidency of John Tyler, sought another military hero to unite their fractured party. Despite having no prior political experience or even a clear party affiliation, Zachary Taylor's immense popularity made him an irresistible candidate. He was famously apolitical, never even having voted in a presidential election himself. Taylor, a Louisiana slaveholder, ran on a vague platform that largely avoided controversial issues, particularly the growing debate over slavery's expansion into the new territories acquired from Mexico. His campaign relied almost entirely on his military fame and his image as a straightforward, honest leader. He narrowly defeated Democratic candidate Lewis Cass and Free Soil candidate Martin Van Buren, becoming the first president elected from Louisiana and the second, after Harrison, to die in office. A presidency cut short, sectional strife, and sudden death. Inaugurated on March 4, 1849, President Taylor's short 16-month presidency was immediately consumed by the escalating crisis over slavery. The vast lands gained from Mexico reignited fierce sectional tensions. Should these new territories, like California and New Mexico, be free or slave states? Taylor, despite being a slaveholder, surprised many by advocating for their immediate admission as free states, bypassing the territorial phase where slavery would typically be debated and potentially established. This stance put him at odds with Southern politicians, even those within his own Whig Party. His strong position on California and New Mexico, along with his firm opposition to the Compromise of 1850, a series of legislative proposals aimed at resolving the slavery dispute, created immense political turmoil. Taylor believed the Union should be preserved at all costs and was prepared to use military force to prevent secession. On July 4, 1850, after attending a lengthy public ceremony on a hot day and reportedly consuming large quantities of iced milk and cherries, President Taylor fell ill. He died just 5 days later, on July 9, 1850, at the age of 65. His sudden death further destabilized the nation at a critical juncture, preventing him from either resolving or exacerbating the slavery crisis. His vice president, Millard Fillmore, immediately succeeded him. Legacy. Zachary Taylor's presidency, though brief and largely overshadowed by the looming Civil War, remains a fascinating chapter in American history. He was a war hero who rose to the highest office with little political ambition, yet he took a surprisingly firm stance against the expansion of slavery. His sudden death left the nation grappling with its deepest divisions, allowing the Compromise of 1850 to pass under his successor. Old Rough and Ready remains a testament to a unique path to power and a poignant reminder of a nation on the brink